It is 5:15, 5:16, 5:16. Monday morning. I'm actually pretty excited. I get to do a social run now that I get Mondays off work. Hardest thing about whenever I train for something is that I have to train on my own because I basically work when everyone else is training. So today I get to run with a couple of mates, Luke and Nick. So I'm going out for a bit of a tempo run or like a progressive run. Figure out what that is. I've let Nick organise it, which is nice. But today is week one of full marathon prep. I think the marathon is 32 weeks away. Sydney Marathon is 32 weeks away. So got 32 weeks to get ready for that. I'm going to build for a decent amount of time. And today is the week one. So I'm going to bring you along week by week of my marathon prep and try my best to video as much as I can. All of the nutrition side of things, all of the training side of things, the recovery, fitting everything in as best as I can as we go. But yeah, anyway, here we are, week one of 32 weeks of marathon prep, ready for August 31st Sydney Marathon. I'll let you know how the run goes. It's obviously pitch black, so you probably won't be able to see me, but it's what I love about Sydney is no matter how early you think you are and how early you get up, there's always people up and out before you, getting it done. So many runners around, so many cyclists around here already, getting it done Monday morning. All right, that was the long run done with Nick and Luke. We done like a 10k progressive run, which was a good nudge. Can't tell you how good it was to run with other people. I knew it was gonna be good, but to get out 5 a.m, 5:30 a.m. on a Monday morning and actually run with people was so good. Felt so good to actually, give it a nudge with someone, and rather than being in that hole on your own and trying to get that grit on your own. So 10k progressive run done, which was great. Nice little quality session done Monday morning, first thing. Absolute banger of a morning as well. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Many more to come now. I've got that Monday off, so time to go eat, get some liquid in me. I forgot to bring a drink. Obviously in my rush this morning I just had my coffee, so I forgot to bring a drink with me. So I need to go get some fluids and need to go get some food. So I just realized I spoke about the run without actually breaking it down. So we done a 10k progressive with, like I said, with Nick and Luke. I knew it was going to be quick because those boys just ran 3:04 marathons in New Zealand. So I knew we were going to go out pretty hot, but Nick went out real hot. So yeah, I think it was he's American, so he's weird. He works in miles, so he was like, let's do a six mile progressive run, which obviously worked out to be 10k. But we ended up, it was the fastest k will be the last at 4:15k pace. So mentally I was like, okay, we'll start 5k pace and then build from there. Yeah, went out pretty hot. I think the first k was 4:30, and then it didn't really get much slower from there. So it was just ended up going from 4:30 for the first k all the way through to the 4. I think the last 2k's were bang on the nose 4k pace. So it was quicker than I was expecting. But that's the beauty of running with other people. Sometimes you can push a little bit harder without getting in your head too much about it, and it was nice to have someone else just think about the session and me just kind of follow the lead. So yeah, it was a 10k progression run. We were in that kind of tempo pace the whole time, so it was comfortably hard for pretty much the whole 10k, which was nice. So yeah, that was this morning's run. Feeling good. So that was breakfast, showered, dog walk, all done. So now I'm sitting down to do lots of client check-ins. So I'd say 90% of my clients check in on a Sunday. So Monday morning, I will now go through all of their data for the week, for the last week. They'll all have completed their weekly check-in forms. So I will go through any questions they need answering, change anything in their programs if we need to, and then go through their data, you know, anything, all of their habits that they've kind of agreed to, whether they be fat loss or whether it be running or muscle gain, whatever their goal is. They'll have different habits based on and different data points that we need to kind of track throughout the week. They will have completed all that in their apps, and now I will basically go through each individual check-in, identify anything that we need to change, answer any questions that we need to answer, and get them all set up ready for another week of hitting their goals. So a few check-ins to do now, and that'll take me up to probably, you know, Monday morning lunchtime, and yeah, we'll figure out what to do from there. And that's Tuesday morning done. So went in, taught, came back, done some check-ins, had some food. I also had a couple of coaching inquiries come in overnight, so reply to those coaching inquiries. I wanted to get all that kind of stuff done before I go out for my run. It's going to be an easy run today, so just nice cruisy, probably like 5:30 pace, tick over to about an hour. I'll see how I feel, but probably about an hour. Got the Asics Superblast 2, loving these. I'll probably go into my shoes and my shoe rotation, as people are calling it now, but my shoes and what I use for different runs in a little bit more detail. Obviously, there are so many shoes out there now, and I mean, to be quite frank, the price of these things and the amount that some people have is getting a bit outrageous, but I'll go through what shoes I have and what I'm using for my runs and tempo runs and speed runs and long runs and easy runs, and I only have 2 pairs of shoes that I rotate through, so I will kind of go through, but I might go through some of the old ones that I've had in the past, but I'm really getting on with these. Love these Asics Superblast 2. They're real comfy and real stable for my kind of slow long runs. So I'll go out, do this run. With this morning being quite busy, it does mean it is now 1 o'clock. It's 30 degrees, pretty humid, so I'm not buzzing about that, but get out there, get it done, tick an hour off, and then I will head back into the city to teach again tonight. But that is my Tuesday, nothing really too eventful. I've got some LSKD stuff sent to me. The LSKD guys are, they asked me this year to be a kind of community athlete for their Bondi Junction store, which is super exciting. There'll be some really cool events coming up there soon. But I will also go through some of the kit that I've got. I've used some of it for running, some of it for just gym stuff and training and some casual stuff. So that'll be cool to go through at some point. But yeah, easy run, 1 hour. See how we go. All right, Wednesday morning done. I've barely filmed. Call that sun cream. I've barely filmed anything today. It's been a really kind of hectic morning, in and out of studios for sessions, really not that efficient. And I've got about a 15-minute turnaround now to get out. I've got to get to Centennial. I've got hill repeats to do. So I've got 4 long hill repeats, 2 minutes at a time. So push, it's like your 5K pace for 2 minutes, uphill, back down 4 times. It's middle of the day again, another 1:30 run, which is 30 degrees out, stinking hot, hence me slapping on some sun cream last minute. I think might give the Adi Pro 4s a quick spin. So gonna take these out. I was gonna do this session in my Superblast again, just so I could like work a little bit harder and not use a speed shoe, and just try and use those to make me work a little bit harder. But I think I'm going to be working hard enough in this heat anyway. So I'm going to give these a go, give them for their first spin, take them out and see how we get on. But yeah, super rush morning. I've got another session to get back for. So I've got to get out, get this run done, and then we will see how we go. It's going to be a tough one. All right, that's 3 down, 1 to go. This heat is absolutely cooking me, but 2 down, 1 to go. Then I can jog home. Really struggling to get the heart rate back down on the jog down the hill. I think it's the heat. I've got the chest strap on, so it's definitely not a lag in the watch. It's just really taking its time to come back down. 3 down, 1 to go, and then I'm heading home. All right, so that is Thursday wrapped up. Didn't actually video too much today. I done a real easy 30 minutes on the treadmill. The weather here in Sydney has been like torrential storms. So just stayed inside today, got 30 minutes done on the treadmill, really easy, just ticking over, keeping the legs moving. Done pretty 2 intense sessions this week. Done the Monday progressive run 10K, and then I done some hills in the stinking heat yesterday. So today was actually quite nice to just tick over. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what the plan is tomorrow for my run, as if I've got a plan yet, but I'm just kind of like winging it for the first couple of weeks or a few weeks at least. Maybe I'll go through at some point my plan in a little bit more detail, because I've got such a big amount of time until the marathon. So I'm just kind of like building the base, ticking over, keeping it fairly easy. But yeah, that's Thursday. As you can see, nothing really that eventful. I will check in tomorrow. All right, I am in the car park of my gym. Really procrastinating. Actually, not really procrastinating, just plucking up some motivation to go and train. I'm not going to run today. I've actually got a bit of a painful foot. I wore the AdiPro 4s on Thursday for a run. No, Wednesday for a run. They were fine at the time, felt fine. And then yesterday, my foot started playing up. Could be the shoe, could be something entirely different, but I've got to learn to kind of listen to these niggles and give it a bit of a rest. So I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do a bit of a full body session, but I'm not going to go do any impact. So running is out of the question for today. So yeah, going to go do a gym sesh. I will see what I will record, if anything. I hate recording in the gym, so we'll see if we get anything or not. But yeah, busy morning. Early start, 4:30 a.m. alarm. It's now 3:30, so get this session done and then chill for the rest of the evening. But yeah, let's see how this session goes. Right, that's the session done. Friday done. As you'll see, I did film some of it, but not all of it. I just don't love filming in the gym. So yeah, a little bit of everything today. That's the one thing I'm worried about when I get really deep into this marathon prep, is finding the time to strength train properly. Like, I don't have many days, if any, that I can get into the gym twice. Do 2 sessions, so a run and a gym session. So train twice a day. So we'll see how that goes. Whilst at the moment I'm not doing too much volume, I will try and get into the gym as much as possible, basically. So that's it, Friday done. Heading off to Port Stephens for the weekend tomorrow until Monday. So I actually don't know how much I'm going to film, if anything. So that might be it for this week. We'll kind of pick up next week from Tuesday, Monday evening, Tuesday maybe. I'll see how I go. I might film some stuff. I might just totally take it off. This week feels like it's been pretty exhausting with the amount of videoing that I've been doing. I've gone from like 0 to 100. I never ever video myself, post myself, or do anything, or not much. So yeah, it's felt like a lot this week. So we'll see how we go over the weekend. Might just take it off completely and then pick up next week. Anyway, that is week 1, Monday to Friday done. Yeah, have a good weekend.